Hey y'all, it's Jess. Welcome back to my channel for another gardening video. So today I am going to be doing my July garden tour, and y'all, this is going to be a really quick walkthrough because it is blazing hot out here. Like normally for July, I normally do evening garden tours because it gets so hot and humid here in the summertime in North Carolina. But I have been working like crazy every evening trying to prepare for my third big launch for my business. So got to get it done while I can. So I'm going to do it today. Let's go ahead and start in the back row here. Well, let's do the patio. So up on my patio, my gardenia, I think it's done blooming for the season. You guys, it was blooming amazing. I do have a few split blooms that I need to clean out of it. My hydrangeas have been hanging in there. No blooms on any of them, but I've been enjoying their green foliage. These over here have been doing great. I need to water them though. So everything on the patio has been doing great, but they're pretty much done blooming for the season. My backdrop here, I've been loving it, you guys. And I think I am going to keep my cryptomeria here maybe one more season, and then I may relocate it to the backyard. My two autumn frost hostas have filled in, and I'm loving the size that they've put on. This one is a little bit faded, as you can see. So these can take sun. However, they're not going to be that pretty yellow and teal color that they came out in the spring because the sun bleaches them. If you can see down in here, this is the color they're supposed to be. But I still enjoy their pattern of their leaves. I think they're gorgeous. My coleus, these are the ridiculous coleus by Proven Winners. They're starting to fill in and beef up, so I think they're going to look amazing when fall hits. My two hydrangeas are doing great, and I really didn't think I was going to get any blooms, but y'all, look at that. So pretty. I am loving that hot pink color. And then Rosie's still holding her place. She does have an anemone that is coming into bloom behind her, so hopefully I'll have blooms to show y'all next month. And then my salvia, I did cut these back. They did flush out with a second bloom cycle. And they also are not getting enough water, you guys. I still have not connected my drip in this front bed. Like, it's already ran through. I just haven't actually turned it on because we've been getting so much rain here. But they still are not getting enough, like, to supplement the heat that we've been getting. So I need to start turning that on. My stock looks like they're trying to bloom. I got some buds forming on them. Y'all can see that little purple there. So hopefully that will flush out for me. All of my front border is looking amazing. The impatiens, I'm just loving them, you guys, mixed in with the angel wings. Also, my autumn joy sedum is starting to set its buds for the fall. Cannot wait to see that show. This side has already decided to bloom for some reason, but the bees have been loving it. My hosta back there in the back is also in bloom. Love the stalks on that one. And then everything over here, not too much really to talk about. I need to cut back my mum so that it can bloom for the fall for me. And then as you can see, my daylily is pretty much done blooming. I do have a couple, like maybe one more bloom that's going to open, and then I'll come back and pull out all the dead stalks there. But loving how full and colorful my front bed is looking. Over on this side, same thing. I need to come in and give everything another haircut. I did cut back my pots, so they are starting to flush out with their second flush. Like, this one is really taken off from all the rain that we've been getting. The impatiens doing great. This mum is starting to set, y'all see that? It's starting to set its buds. So I'm excited to see that one bloom. I am going to give this one a haircut so that it can bloom for the fall as well. And then a few of my vinca have started to beef up as well. So I'm not sure what's going on with the dianthus though. Haven't got any blooms on those. They were clearance plants, so maybe they're just rehabbing and they'll bloom again next year for me, which I'm totally fine with. Behind me here, I'm trying to stand in the shade, I have my pot, which has been suffering, you guys, because I have not been out here to water. The leaves are also curling up to protect from the sun that it's been getting, but I have been enjoying these cannas so much. They're so pretty. I love this coral color, and I'll try to insert the name for you guys because I don't remember off the top of my head. And yeah, my Walleriana, it is not liking the sun. This is a shade plant, but it does get sun in the afternoon. I also have not been watering, so I need to water that. My hydrangeas are all starting to fizzle out, and then also my hibiscus is pretty much done blooming as well. But that is pretty much it for the front bed. Oh, look at the butterfly over there. Y'all see it? I will be showing y'all my hydrangeas because it is about to be full-blown hydrangea season. So let's go ahead down to the mailbox bed next. Not too much to show down here at the mailbox bed. My little annuals are still struggling just because, again, watering issue. But everything else, this bed is so low maintenance. I just pretty much let it do its thing. My abelia is starting to come into bloom. I love the pink and white blooms that this provides. So pretty, and the bees love this shrub. Not quite sure what's going on with this one. This one did come out. This is a fluffy gold arborvitae. It did take a hit from the harsh snap of cold that we had back in December. So I'm wondering if I should just give it a haircut and hopefully it'll bounce back. It's probably ready to come out of the pot as well. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with this one, but the one over there is doing fine. My arborvitae balls are getting so big, you guys. They look so good lining my driveway on both sides here. Ignore the weeds. I have not been out here, you guys. It's just too hot in the summertime for me to garden. And also in the summertime is when I focus more on my business and my interior makeovers. Okay, and then over here on the other side, this is my barberry bed. Things are pretty low maintenance over here as well. My Japanese maple is doing great. All of my little shrubs are also doing amazing. I did give them a haircut. They probably need another one now. This one, I think I'm going to end up moving because it is getting too large for this bed, which I knew was going to happen. Like, y'all know how I do. I like to change things up, so I'm always digging up and moving things in my garden. But I'm just loving how low maintenance these two beds are. Okay, and then over here in these 4 pots, I don't think I actually uploaded the video of me planting these up, but I did show you guys earlier in the season in my clearance haul that I did pick up a bunch of roots for peonies. So I did end up planting them in 4 of these. I do have them also in some of my little grow plots here. Y'all, this is like my dumping area. I know it looks crazy, but so far I have one coming up here. I think this is the Bartzella, so I'm excited about that one. Haven't seen any activity in here yet, but I do know they are alive, so I'm just gonna let them do their thing, let them come up whenever they decide to. I have one also coming up here, which is exciting. And then, let me get my shadow out of the way. This one over here is also another peony. I have no clue which is which, so I'm just gonna have to wait till they mature, or maybe I can go back and, no, I think I deleted that footage. Anywho, I'll just have to wait till I plant them and they actually finally start blooming in a couple of years to see which varieties they were, because I did not label them like a dummy. I did also plant a couple of dahlia bulbs. So this is the first bloom, which has just opened up a couple days ago. I have another one coming, so excited about those. I do plan on digging these up, keeping the bulbs, and then I will plant them in the ground in my backyard eventually. But this is my kind of like mini container growing area. And then I know it looks crazy, you guys, because I had an infestation of some kind of like caterpillar that was eating the leaves on this plant. But I did want to show you my hibiscus is in bloom. My bad, y'all. So my camera completely overheated. It was so hot outside, it just cut off in the middle of me talking. So it is several hours later now. The clouds are starting to roll in and we are about to get a storm. So I am going to wrap up the front yard really quick and I will pick up with part 2 in the backyard later on. So anywho, this is my gorgeous limelight tree on standard. The blooms have arrived and they are showing out, y'all. Look at this. So pretty. Like, oh, it's just like a sea of blooms, and I love when they come out this fresh, bright white. It's so showy. So yeah, y'all, this is one of 4 that I have around my property. I have 4 limelight trees, and then I have a hedge of limelights as well, which I'm about to show you guys. All right, you guys, so here is the last bed that I have in my front yard to show you guys. This is my tree ring, and honestly, y'all, it is not looking any better than it did last month when I showed y'all. So I think I'm just over trying to grow any annuals in this bed. I am going to come in with some perennials, but my verbena is looking a little bit better. It's a little bit more bloomed than I showed y'all last time. But yeah, you guys, it's not giving what I want it to give. So we're going to move on. And over here I have my euonymus that I did give a haircut. They have put on more new growth, but I'm just so happy with how fast they're growing. And then lastly, I have another limelight hydrangea tree on standard, leading you guys into my gorgeous limelight hydrangea tree hedge. And yes, y'all, off gate, I still have not finished mulching. I have like 8 bags left to put down. I just never got around to it, you guys. But look, The show is getting ready to happen. Oh, I'm so in love with it. It looks so good. Can't wait to show you guys next month when it is in full bloom. So anywho, that is going to conclude this front yard tour for July. You guys stay tuned for my next video. I will be doing a backyard update. I have a lot to share with you. So yeah, y'all, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I will catch you in my next video. Peace.